Okay, check, check. Checking the mic. Check, check. Check, check. Hey, check. Yep. Seems good. Alrighty. Let's see where we're at. Gonna do some styling here. So if we pull in one of the modules, what we got? All right, yeah, we got our menus and then these buttons. And then, yep, all very ugly. Okay, very good. All right. Cool. Now for the dials, I actually have one that I've been working on. I've been making myself like a CMake template. Here we go. I'll build it real quick. I'm using a JetBrains font for everything. I've got this dial style, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I got the menus and stuff. They're just basic dark colors and stuff, nothing special. And I got this button for a little info page. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this dial and I want to make some adjustments to it because I think we can make it look even more, probably a little bit more realistic with like some gradients. So let me flip back here. In our project right now, do we have any look and feels? So under GUI, we don't. Okay, so make a directory. I'll call it style. And I'll go ahead and I'll pull in, let's see. Go here. View thin dial. Oh, I think that's it. I need to rename this. So we go into Comet and we'll go into where we have GUI style. And let's name it, in fact, I'm just going to name it dial. Yep. And we are gonna, let's see. This utils font isn't going to work yet. So let's get rid of that. Well, first let's include it where we need it. So we'll put it in the base editor. Include, or I forgot where we are. Let's see. Is it style? That should be it. One level out will put us into GUI and GUI has style. Okay. Is it gonna? Is it just being slow? Or does it not actually see? That should be correct. Because widgets is in the same. Yeah, that should be good. One thing we'll have to change, I have a place where the fonts are made, and you know what, while we're at it, I'm just gonna go grab that fonts file as well. Fonts, here we go. Yeah, I'll put it in style. Fonts. So this, And then fonts is basically just a simple little singleton that returns either a bold or regular font. Let's see. And I have this in the project assets folder, the JetBrains Mono Bold. I think I have that in this one too. Oh no, I just have the logo. So let's see here. Assets. Just go grab that font. And what we'll do, put in assets, and we're gonna have to do a reload for it to build the binary data, which you would have to do for images or fonts or XML files or, you know, any kind of binary data file that you're going to put in the project. And every time you add new files with their own includes, the build's going to be a little slower and slower, especially if you're not doing a good job of making sure you only have stuff included one time, which I'm sure is happening a little bit right here. Okay, so I doubt the build will succeed because there's probably, oh no, okay, maybe. Okay, let's see. Taking forever. I also have this little texture image that we might use. Let's see here. Yeah, light gray concrete wall. I've been using this in other projects. I'll put this on the background and then I'll fill on top of it with a color and then change the opacity until you can just barely see it, and it makes it seem like it's an actual like real surface without being too realistic. You know, like I do like the photorealistic GUIs, but I like a mix between like flat and realistic. I don't like a super hyper realistic, you know, like metal background with real knobs and stuff. Kind of like the in between. Man, this is taking forever. There is a way to do hot reloading where you have some kind of um what is it like? It's like a, I guess like a properties file, almost like a style sheet, and kind of a similar way you would do like CSS stuff. And I've seen people like on LinkedIn show them doing it, and I haven't looked into that yet, but I'm sure it would make a massive difference. Flipper, okay, everything builds. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do, we can just kind of, so what's this called? Dial, look and feel. Yep. Okay. Hmm? Okay. We can go through this in a minute. Let me put it in there and make sure it pops up, and then we can talk about it. Where am I gonna go? So the base editor, I guess I'm gonna make a member. So that's wrapped or GUI looking. Wow, it's really slow. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Right. So we'll go to wherever the slider properties are. Here we go. We'll do this. Set look and feel. Take the address of it. Dial look and feel. Here we go. And we also need to take these and remove it in the destructor so that we don't have a memory leak. And we would just do set look and feel again, and you just type in null pointer. It'll work. Okay. All right. Let's build it and see if it uses our look and feel. Oh, I keep forgetting. I want to make some new, have a you know, like a kind of subtle background loop. Needs to be somewhat long so that it's not super obvious when the repetition is. I definitely got some hate on videos from a few years ago. Okay, yeah, our dial's in there. All right, we just got to update the colors. Yeah, we could probably just change the sizes too. Yeah, cool. Let me do that. You know what? And then the value track is a little too thin. So let's see. Let's make the sliders a little bit smaller. So 09. And let's go into the dial look and feel. We'll look at it. Okay, so we draw a shadow for the code's a little out of order. I mean, doesn't matter where you start, but drawing the shadow first sounds kind of weird because you would think you need to draw the center first, but it doesn't really matter. So we've got the bounds of our knob. We have just basically drawing a black circle, a filled black circle under it, offset, so that it kind of, you know, goes off at an angle. And that's pretty simple. We're also filling another circle that's going to be the actual knob bounds, like the entire center portion. We've got the background arc, so the part that the fill kind of fills in, and that's just a stroke path, you know, a regular path. And then the value arc is the same thing, just with a different color on top. And then we have the thumb circle. I don't know why this says thumb at arc, but it's just a thumb. That's a little circle. And let's see, what do we want to do? I kind of forgot. I set up the colors right here. So yeah, our outline uses the slider rotary slider outline. Okay, good. The fill uses the rotary fill. That's good. What let's see, what is the thumb? Okay, thumb color, and then what's the center color? We got where's that fill? That color outline. Fill ellipse. I don't think that's it. Outline darker, set color fill. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Oh, wait. Huh. Hold up. I'm a little confused. Fill ellipse, that's the shadow. Fill ellipse, that's the outline. Rotary outline. Let me just go in here and let's change the color of the thumb, for example. Thumb color ID. Let's just make it white for now. Colors, and then what about the center? I would imagine it's the background, but I didn't. Actually, let's look at the other project. It's, I guess it's in sliders. Thumb color, rotary slider. Oh, okay, that is it. The fill. Okay. Might change that. Let's, oh, well, actually, rotary slider outline. Okay, so probably outline. Let's see what we get. Maybe that works. Let's see, rotary outline. We can make this, let's just make it that gray and see what happens. Yeah, okay. That worked. It's just the same color as the footer, which is ugly, but let's we would just change the header and footer. Draw header and footer. Let's just do black, a little brighter. All right, so as far as the little background arc thing, what's this? Add center arc, stroke path. Center arc radius. What's that? What's that 0? What sets the thickness? Oh, it's probably this line width. Let's just do a JUCE live con. Nothing is auto completing. So it was 025. Got anybody in the chat yet? Oh yeah, we do. Here, it should pop up whenever we actually, yep. Good. Looks good. Better. 5. And for some reason, that's also setting the thumb. Kind of annoying. So 5. And let's see, we should do a separate one for the thumb. Let's do thumb width. I think it was good where it was. So where's that at? Thumb. There's already a thumb width. Base. Okay, whatever. That seems kind of a roundabout way to do this, but you know, just dumb copy paste from other projects. And also, why is what is this? What is this? Why is it so weird? I don't know why the styling is so weird. Oh, I must have, what did I do? No idea what I did. Oh, look at me. That. The thumb is still, oh wait, I did it backwards. That's supposed to be 5. This one's 025, right? Let's see. Anything else for, I guess that's correct. I gotta remember to keep looking over and make sure my voice is actually coming through. All right, there we go. It's better. Let's, we need a fill color. So let's do, fill, and then we'll do, I guess, white for now. And so let's make a little gradient for the center of the dial. Where we at? Dial look and feel. I guess it's this one, right? Let's comment that out and see if the center disappears to make sure that's it. Yep, okay. Okay. So instead of set color, all we have to do is set gradient fill, right? Oh yeah, if it'll autocomplete for me. Wonder if we just hit a reload if it'll all come back. It's still indexing. I think that's why. Self context not available. Watch the lines updating index. I wonder why it has to index every time. Shouldn't it cache that? Any second now. I don't think building helps. helped our build, right? Whatever. Let's just look. Set gradient fill graphics. Yep. Yep. Gradient, which is that one. Okay. G.set fill, and we'll do, I think, right? Color gradient. Color gradient, and so we are gonna do, what are we gonna do? Oh, what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the other project. I have a couple things that already have a gradient on them. Maybe the background. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I took it out. Yeah, that's all right. So we got color 1, so we'll do outline. Then we got X1. Okay, so I think we do like the center point. And then I think as long as you use any other value, it'll look right. So, oh, and then Y1, I guess also center. Okay, then the other color, which what I usually do is I just take the same color and I'll say like darker or brighter or whatever, and make it a little bit brighter. And then probably need the, yeah, X and Y. Hey, what's up? I don't remember what's the way to do. Oh, I'm not getting any autocomplete, so let's do, what happens if we just read center, and then we'll say true for is radial, and oh, look at that. I don't know why the styling is doing that. Like, it even builds. Oh, let's see. I didn't put enough. What? Oh, I see. There we go. That ought to do it. An audio plugin. Let me build it and I'll show you. It's basically a desktop app for, hold up, not getting autocomplete. So it's going to be an audio plugin, which is a desktop app that loads inside of digital audio workstations, and it's just like a multi audio effect kind of thing. But Sea Lion is being really slow to index. So right now we have like 4 spaces, and you can take this little thing and you can load in a module. So you can keep adding modules. I just have 2 like dumb ones to start with. And right now I'm styling these dials. Yeah, it could be used in FL Studio. All right, so one quick thing I want to do. Why is Sea Lion indexing taking forever? Yeah. Well, I'm not changing this stuff, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I could start streaming on my Linux computer. That might not be a bad idea. It is much faster because it's my gaming PC. Aren't actively debugging VST. Kill the ID cache when. Yeah, I'm wanting to learn how to code and not sure where to even begin. Any tips for people starting out? I think the way I started out was good. I had a specific thing that I wanted to make, so audio plugins. So I started learning C++ coding and specifically this JUCE and DSP stuff. So I feel like if I tell you to just go learn Python, like go watch a video tutorial to learn Python, I mean, you'll learn stuff, but I mean, I think it's better to kind of hack your way through building something that you like or find interesting. And you're gonna do it wrong a lot, and people are gonna tell you that you need to go study and you're doing too much or whatever. Um, but I mean, that's how we learn is by breaking everything. So yeah, I would pick whether you want to learn, I don't know, make games or web apps or I don't know, maybe desktop apps or whatever it is. Like if you want to make games, learn C++. If you want to make web apps, I guess learn JavaScript and all that stuff. If you want to, I guess you could also, if you're into like automation and making bots and stuff, you could do Python. Um, I'm sure there's plenty of videos online of cool stuff you could do with Python. If you're into scientific stuff, you can do some Python stuff too. So, yeah, there's a lot of options. Um, so yeah, pick your thing, what you want to make, and then go research what language uh is used for that, and then just kind of get into it. Watch a bunch of tutorials, try to build stuff, then you break stuff, and then you learn what not to do, and that's basically it. I guess it sounds a lot simpler than it is, but you know, it's gonna be hard, but it's rewarding, it's fulfilling. Actually, I'm gonna close, just reopen it. See if that makes it. Oh, but if I stream on my Linux computer, I'm gonna have to switch a whole bunch of cables. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. It seems fine now, so I don't know. All right, what did I do wrong here? So outline, center, outline, brighter, center, radial. That sure looks correct to me. Color, XY, color, XY, cool. Color, XY, color, XY, true. So is it just because of this line break? Oh, I think it was an extra line break right there or something. Let's see. No matching constructor. Oh, okay, apparently it doesn't like this. Set gradient fill takes a color gradient, right? Set gradient fill takes a color gradient. Oh, wait. Wait, do we have to? Maybe I just have to, parse 5 arguments, but 7 were required. My brother in Christ, I see it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I spell it wrong? Nope. Hold up. Oh, it's not a point. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not a point. That's why. That color gradient, gradient. Okay. Alpha, which, oh, why it pasted that onto it. Area, which, let's just do that. And I guess that's it. Let's see. Okay. Do I see the gradient? I think I kind of do. Let me make it more apparent. So we'll do, take that one and do darker. So we'll do like for that. And then for the, so it does plus, we'll do that. That'll be, okay, yeah, I definitely see it now. Kind of ugly. Let me look, what did I do? Let me think, what project would have it? Do I have something already on this machine? Actually, no. Oh well. So and the difference was a bit much. Okay, that looks all right. No, I still don't. It doesn't look quite right. Let me go look at one of my projects. I probably shouldn't do this on. My voice working? Yeah. Okay. Let me find the project and then I'll put it back on. Just some client names on some of these projects. That one. Oh, I know. I'll go to like the denoiser. My 3.1 knobs that had put out like a year ago or something. Yeah, voice leveler, voice suite. Okay. Let's see. Look and feel. And it's look and feel, but it's called colors.cp. Oh yeah, this was the themes thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. Oh yeah. Inside my modules probably. Virtual modules, GUI. Look and feel, I guess. Dial, look and feel. Okay, I did. Center.getX plus line width. Line width was what? Okay, and then these magic numbers that yeah. Okay, so this part's easy. The center, X and Y plus the radius, which I think what ChatGPT did, right? So that, but do it for both of them. And then this was, do I have something that's the same? Is that the same? My line width here is line width multiplier, width times like oh something. Is that the same thing? Height, okay, yeah, it's similar. So I did plus and minus. Okay, so plus and this one was 0 point. This one was times 4 for some reason. And then yeah, I think I don't actually need this. I think I'll just do the brighter. I think that'll probably. Do I see a difference? I don't know. It looks all right. I mean, at least. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry that much about it. Let's move on. Let's use this font. So right now we have some labels that are popping up whenever you put your mouse over the dial. So let's see, where's that happening at? It's supposed to be in base editor. And we have IO labels right here. So what we'll do is let's see, we'll have to set a font size. And that'll be say I don't know, I guess based on the width. And we'll do it live because I have no idea what starting value would be near useful. So we've got a font size variable. So let's go in and here, take this IO labels, the output one, and we'll call set font, which is a label, a JUCE label method. And this will be our fonts, I think GUI utils fonts, and then we'll just grab regular, and then we could pass in the font size. That's it. We got to do this for, this is supposed to be float. So add it cast float. Okie dokie. And let's do the same thing for the input. Should be able to set that live so we can see what's happening. Okay, there we go. So, okay, we're actually kind of close. So let's say 4. Yeah. Okay, good, good. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's leave it right there. But one thing I want to do is, instead of saying input and output, I want it to just say in and out. Don't remember where we did. Oh, it's gonna be whatever Git name is. So in the hover right here, when we hover, we are saying name. So where are we setting the name? Ah, right here. Okay. Out, probably good. Excellent. Okay. That'll do it. And then one thing I did notice is we want to lower the dials just a little bit. The Y position's a little wrong. Probably only needs to go down a little bit. They're right at the like the footer Y position. So that's 5. That's good enough. Okay. And all right, so what we gotta do next? the let's see, words, the menus. So yeah, we got the preset browser, oversampling menu. Okay. Preset browser. I've been working on a new preset browser component, so I'm just gonna pull that in whenever I'm done with it. I think I'm done with it. I'm just gonna test a little bit to make sure there's no bugs, but okay. So let's go and make a menu look and feel. So what we'll do, should I just use this one? Because I think we're not gonna make that many changes to it. So yeah, let's grab this one. So comment strip, and I'll show you what it's doing. Just changing the font basically. Style. So let's go into base editor. We need to also grab that menu one. Yeah, all we're doing is overriding the Git combo box font, and we're passing in our fonts. Oh, but we have to update our paths. So it's actually in the same directory, right? Yep. Okay. Nice and simple. We're overriding the look and feel v4, and we're overriding the one method we need for menus, which is Git combo box font. Pretty easy. You need to go make a member. And I don't remember what, yeah, Viator GUI look and feel. Okay. Yep. Okay. Then we just do the same thing we did for the slider. We'll say, might as well go in here. Do it there. That look and feel. This one's called M menu. Yep. And I guess that's gonna be our own. The oversampling, that's our only. Yeah, I guess it is. So we're gonna go here, say the same thing. Okay, cool. We also want to make it look a little better. Combo box. Okay, so a couple things we can do. Let's I'm kind of gonna go for like a flat look. Definitely for like the minor controls, like the buttons and menus. So just gonna set most of the colors to be transparent. What am I doing? Combo box colors. So let's do outline, make that transparent. And then I guess the background as well. Then let's see. Anything else? We need to change the inner menu's color, and to do that on a combo box, you do combo box get look and feel. Then you do set color, and then you go into pop-up menu, because the inner menu that pops up is made from a pop-up menu, so you have to use its color ID. Color IDs, and it's called background. And I guess we'll make that like black or something. Make sure that actually shows up and it looks all right. Okay, it just isn't showing an initial item. Why is that? Because we're not telling it to. Let's yeah, let's just force it to start on the first item. Maybe we should have the out. Oh no, let's see. Or we could just give it maybe we should give it the same color as like this as the center. So what is that? It's our main background color, which is header and footer. Maybe it's in there. No, it isn't. Oh, maybe I actually put it in the editor that's being created. Yeah. So it's black brighter 0.15. Okay, I should have guessed that's what the color was. So let's go back here and say background color. So let's do yep that 5, and then maybe this is gonna be the pop-up one. Can we make it brighter? Well, let's see. You could really get stuck for hours trying out different colors and second guessing yourself. It's best to just kind of find something that works and just stick with it. Or just have somebody else decide for you. Okay, I think that'll work. We just need them to not be right next to each other. Yeah, so what we'll do is, let's see here. You know what? So we go to resize, which is where all of the positions are done. And what I want to do is, I know sometimes I just do this in my head and it doesn't make sense on stream. What's that app called? Is it Draw? There's well, I guess I could do fix, but there's a simpler thing that comes on Macs I didn't even know about. Don't even see it. It's okay. Freeform, that's it. Man, I just kind of opened that and I wasn't sure that it didn't say anything crazy, so we dodged a bullet there. Okay, so this is our header. And can I just like lock this? Yeah. And what we have is background color. No idea. I'll just do it above. So we have like this is our menu starting right at the same X. Then we have our other menu. It's starting at the same X basically. I'll leave a little space just to see, but they're actually right up against one another right now. And then we have our buttons. What we need to do is set all their sizes in a way that like let's say we want 2 pixels of space between each one. We'll have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So the width of all of these components together should be the width of the whole component minus 12. And the annoying thing is that this menu is a different size than this one, and these buttons are their own size. So what we could do is, yeah, so we can give ourselves a width that's like the width minus 12. So okay, so what we'll do is say auto I don't know, available width is going to be get width minus 12, and then we'll say we'll base all of this stuff on that. So the menu width is going to be, instead of get width, is going to be available, and then width is equal to available, and width right here, available, and that's the buttons. So now what we need to do is just make these numbers, the 0.4, the 0.25, and 3 of these 0.16s to equal 1, right? So we got 0.4 plus 0.25 plus 6 plus plus. Okay. That might be close enough. Okay, let's see if this idea has any merit and if it worked. You know what? I didn't add in the little spaces, so we'll have to offset each X by 2, I guess. Right, okay, so this is the amount of space that we have left, which will now be the little in-between spots. So let's see. We'll have yeah, our, call it padding, equal to 2. Okay, so the first X should be padding. X plus equals width plus padding. X equals that plus padding. And then X plus that plus padding should do it. It would be nice to come up with a method that takes this kind of logic and makes it cleaner. Did it work? I think it worked. Wow. Yeah, I think it worked. Let's style the buttons a little bit, because that's easy. We'll just give them a center color. Let's see. Set button props. There we go. So for a button, we use the combo box outline ID. And I can't tell you how long it took me to figure out. But that's what it was. Colors, and then we'll make it transparent. And we will take, let's see, the text button now, and the ID is going to be button color ID, and that's going to be our black. It's the black. I remember where I used it. It's this one, but 0.15. We might as well. Do we have a colors yet? We don't. Let's do that. So let's make a utils that holds our colors. It'll be a little neater. We're in comp script force GUI. And I guess we could put that under style. Okay. So we're in base editor. So let's go grab that. Colors. Yep. Okay. And then let's take a look at that. Wow. A lot of colors from my other project. I'm going to leave some of these. Guess I'll leave these 3-meter ones for sure. And then maybe the text one. And, yeah, and then I'll leave the editor background. And what we'll do is there a BG color that's going to be colors, and that's the black brighter 0.5, and then we have editor, maybe editor minor background color. And why does this keep up with this styling that it's, let me just turn that off. Code style, wrap on typing, and then let's make it lighter so that it stops bothering me. Okay, so we got that. Cool. So let's go back to the base editor and we can say, for example, right here, it's a slider. Okay, so this is going to be for Bill's colors, I think. And this is going to be the editor minor color. Let me copy. See what else we got here. Is it, don't we have something to do in header and footer? Oh, black bright. Yeah, okay. So this one's the editor color. And then what was the whole point of this? We were gonna do the menus. So or no, I'm sorry, the buttons. So set sliders, buttons, and then we'll say this is outline, this is button, and then we'll do that minor one. Yep, okay. And then we'll say button on. Button on. I don't know, maybe we'll just change that later. Okay, let's see what that looks like. There's probably a couple other places that we can go put in those that new color enum path thing. So I'm sure I'm gonna forget, but okay. Oh, I didn't put the center color on the menus. Okay. So we gotta go combo this one. So this background, that should be, oh, way too much. Like that. Okay. And yeah, okay. Oh, let me do this real quick. The buttons, where do I set their name? So for now, I'm just gonna do M, S, and X, so that, I mean, that's what it's gonna be anyway. Probably gonna make some kind of the SVG for it. So Yeah, okay. Wow, look at that. Okay, so we really didn't do that much and it already looks 100 times better. So let's add that style to this box and our dial. So now we go into the actual editor. The question is, the base editor has colors and look and feels and stuff. So it includes base. Yeah, so we should be able to do that. Okay, so we'll do for GUI, look and feel, style, and then in style feel. And I suppose we also want the menu. Okay. Set combo box props. Sure. Here. That look and feel. Take the address of forgot what it's called. And then do the same thing on the slider, which apparently instead of in its own method, unlike the menu, it's up here. Second. I got confused looking at the line above it for a second. I forgot what that get sliders, that pushback was for. Let's see. Here, dial look and feel. All right. Take those. So go to the destructor to avoid memory leaks. And this will be, I don't even remember what this combo box was called. Oh, okay. Right. Right here. And then I guess we'll copy for now the style for the combo box as far as the colors we set. So here, and we do that after set looking. Okay. Like that. And I suppose same thing for the slider. But we'll use a different center color. I guess we also do it after. I usually do it before. I think the only reason I'm doing it after for the menus is because of there's some kind of weird it's not a bug, but a behavior with the pop-up menu. Not actually applying the background color you set to it. So this is I don't know, maybe go look real quick. Dark palettes. Something nice. I don't know, maybe we'll do like a red because it's a distortion. I don't want like a pastel-y one that's not like this feels like a royal red, like it's so difficult to look at. This one's nice to look at, but I think it's too bright. I think this would be perfect right here. All right, 190, 49, and 6. Every dial's probably going to be a different color, so I don't know if I necessarily want to put that into the colors file because I feel like that should be. All right, we'll get. Since the dial's so much bigger, maybe we'll see the gradient better. Maybe not. Who knows? Oh, but it also, okay. It also, I do see the gradient, although it's not the style I wanted. We set the radial to true, which should, I expected the center to be a color and then the gradient goes outwards in every direction, but it looks like the top is darker and it kind of, that might be more realistic, honestly. So yeah, it's pretty flat looking. It's not exactly um like a convincing like 3D kind of look. Probably have to do some more stuff to it. Okay, but at least it's better than the basic style. So okay, yeah, good, nice, looks all right. Let's one thing that'll make it look better is let's just go in and hard code the background arc. Let's just make it black. Could also the gradient at could make this a little more obvious. Let's see if it looks bad. Actually, yeah, I think the gradient looks actually kind of nice. But why do I feel like it's obvious that it's not? Um, like what's the word? Skeuomorphic, like realistic. Maybe we need an outline on the center fill of like a gray or something. May help. Maybe the thumb is too big also. I think the thumb in this value is too bright. I think that might be part of it. Yeah, I think lowering their opacity so that some of the red comes through might be more realistic. Let's see. Background, thumb, set color, find color, and then we could do with alpha. We could lower the opacity like that, and then maybe lower the opacity of the value a little bit more, like maybe by half. Okay. Hmm. Uh, maybe, yeah. It's a little less um offensive in my eyes. I'm from Louisiana in the United States. Okay, cool. I could just sit here and continuously flip it back and forth for an hour. We're not gonna worry about the presets yet because I'm almost done with making a component. That'll be good. This is fine. Our buttons, whatever. We need to actually implement the delete function, which is something I forgot to do. I have enough time to do that. If it doesn't work and I'm stuck debugging it for an hour and a half, it's gonna be real annoying. What we'll do is look at how it works in this project. So if I remember correctly, we have some kind of callback. Yes, here. Oh, this is for the macros. Oh, here's what I was looking for. Let me try this real quick. I'm gonna build this other project. Basically, this is what I'm remaking. Just to have something to do on stream, and I wanted to change some things about the architecture that made it kind of made me hit like kind of a wall. Let me build this and see if I can get it to work because the last time I touched this, I was working on like a registration. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about it. Kind of linker error, probably because I might have changed the C++ um version, like the year. So maybe some of those functions aren't working, but oh well. Where's the actual delete stuff? UI, maybe it's in the okay, apparently the rack, is it in here? Yeah. So I do message starts with whatever. So okay, this should be easy. We basically add, so let's see. We got to make our editor, like probably do this in the base editor. We could also inherit from JUCE action broadcaster. And then in the rack, which yeah, whenever we add a I think we're already doing it. We're already adding the oh no, that's the processor. So wherever we add an editor, like here, we should this add action listener. Oh, maybe we can't. Maybe we have to do it in. Can't do it in the base editor. I think the reason for that is in this method right here, we are checking. We're creating an editor, but we're doing create editor for processor. So this isn't technically a base editor anymore. Right now, it's whatever it actually is. So if is that right? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so broadcaster. So let's see if we can now do this. Well, maybe I was right the first time. Maybe I should. Might be kind of dumb, but I could just cast again. Like, in fact, let me see what this project did. Let's see where. Yes. Oh, that's the other one. So. Oh yeah. So. Oh, I'm looking for add editor probably. No. Apparently it's called something else. Rebuild editors probably is where add change. Yeah, so editor. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I do cast it again. So after adding the mouse listener, we do that. Is it gonna let me do that? I don't know. Do we not have base editor in here? We might we we do. So I'm wondering. Oh, it's just the why didn't it add it? It's probably just the namespace. I guess. Okay. Okay, and then we do. I don't know why I call it base, but oh yeah, base editor, of course. Okay. Add what am I doing? Add action list. This. And the annoying thing is that we're gonna have to here and rebuild editors in which we could put this in a function, but this is only gonna be twice. So I don't know. So then on destruction, so that we don't have a memory leak, we're gonna loop through all those editors. Auto. These are unique pointers, so I think do const auto editor in hopefully it's called m editors. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Editor remove action. This. No, we have to. What is editors? Oh, it's audio processor. Okay, so what we have to do is just cast to it. So if basically the same thing we did here. So this. So if base editor, yeah, okay. Then we'll do remove action list. Okay, there we go. Look at that, fixing memory leaks like a pro. And now we get to the point where I forgot what I was doing in the first place. Oh, the delete. Okay. All right, so we now should receive action messages. So we should be able to go into this. So let's go add a new action to our little global thing right here. Action commands. Let's call this editor deleted. Okie dokie. And then don't know why I closed this. Rack. This will be else if editor deleted. We are going to do something. We are going to do where is it? This. What's the point of this? Message starts with maybe oh, okay. This was a way to tell me which one to delete. And I don't know, this kind of looks stupid. Uh I wonder, is that in the base editor? Base editor. Delete. Oh, okay, yeah. So send action message. Delete. Okay. So delete and then the name of the thing, and then we cut that out to know which one. Man, there's no way this is the best way to do this. Let's see. Let's go here and we'll go to base editor again. And we need to say button. Did I say M buttons delete on click, make us a nice little lambda right here. We do this apparently. Send action message. We'll grab this and we'll say that. Apparently we don't have globals in here. Let's see, that puts us in GUI. That put us, yep, the globals. Yes. Let's see, is this any minute now? There we go. Okay, and then right. Okay. And starts with right. For the rack. Else instead of this. Oh, this. So that and this. Message starts with. This is called M editors. I think. Yes. Okay, we just need this remove editor at index function. Let's see. In here, remove editor at index. This seems like a pretty complicated remove. Oh well. Oh, I guess, yeah, we also have to tell the audio processor to delete one. So I guess it is a bit much. Let's missing a curly bracket. Okay. Put this here. Is editor rack. This. And we'll put that at the bottom, I guess. Void. Yep. Okay. This is editors. This is process ref. Move processor. Find. Oh, this again. Plugin. Find parent component of class. Oh, this is trying to tell the parent editor to resize. So what did I do for that? let's see. I think probably an action message. So that's the change listener. Here's the so editor added. Wait, editor added. Go through the editors. Go through the sliders. They remove change listener. Add change. There was a reason for this. Now I don't know what it is, and it looks funny and it's bothering me. But we could I think this is fine. Let's just do the same thing, and we'll just say resized when editor deleted is called. So editor delete. Okay, so rack needs to also forward that because where's the action? So we'll say send action message deleted, and then hopefully that does it. All right, let's see if it works, man. Second now. Okie over here. Of course not. All right, let's see. Let's see. There's a bunch of places. So we go to the base editor. We can put breakpoint here. They're deleted. Then we go to the rack, and we see editor deleted. Let's see if we get here, and let's see if we get here. And if we do, let's see if we get here. And if we do, one more. I guess right here. I might need to call resized on the rack component of, I don't know, let's. All right, there's our original delete on click that worked. Okay, we got to there. Okay, we didn't get here. Editor. So I think there's maybe one more thing we have to set up because I don't actually understand. In the base editor, pointer value read or uint point. This okay. Yeah, okay. And this what we're doing is they're deleted plus that did get here, if it starts with error deleted, the hex string is message from first. Oh, first occurrence of this. That could be fine. Maybe this as well. Let's see. Okay. Okay. And hit. Oh, we hit a leak on one of the menus. So pretty sure it's telling me which object it was. Base editor. Oversampling. Is there another one that I forgot? That look and feel. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, the preset browser, because for yeah, it's we're not actually gonna have this, but for now, since we don't want a leak while we're testing. Flipper. Oh, look at that. We did it, boys. Okay, let's see if it's let's make sure it's actually deleting the correct one. And the way we can tell is let's set one here. So if I delete this one, we should see. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, it works. Amazing. Cool. That's great. I did not feel like doing a bunch of debugging and for it to not work. So, all right, excellent. Let's see here. That'll do it for me tonight. Let me switch to this other screen and see if my voice still works. Does it work? Yes. Okay, great. So here are my Patreon subscribers. Thank them very much. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, help me put out more audio plugins, you can go to patreon.com/ViatorDSP. Yeah, if you're not in Discord, you can go to the link in the description of this video. And that's it.